Okay, we're gonna start on our backs today. New viewpoint for you. We're gonna pulse it up right here. Lift up. So just tapping into the center. We're gonna start out right away, kind of feeling how the exhale contracts. And so I think for most people, getting the sense of a little crunch gives you the ability to connect exhale with contraction. So I often say, like, crunches are overrated. They kind of are, but they're also really functional too, in the sense of we do this movement sometimes, but it does teach us about the breath in conjunction with the core. Stay here for 8, 7. The only thing that's going to change is when we pick up our knees. That's the only thing that's going to change. Lift up. And see if we can get those shoulder blades a little higher. Good. Now hold it up, hold the shoulders up, reach the arms out. Of course, if you need support behind your head, take your hands back and then extend those legs out. Now, can we find that same drawing back? Bend the knees, put the shoulders and the head down, broaden across the chest. Feet are gonna go toward the floor. Drop down, bring them up. Drop down, bring them up. Yes, yes. So when the legs move like this, we're not shifting the spine. We're not arching the back. We're staying rooted in the shoulders, rooted in the sacrum. Yes. Beautiful. We're just going to add a little twist to this, like a literal twist. You're going to bring your feet one way. You're going to drop. So the knees go to one side, the feet go to the other, and then the whole leg lowers down toward the floor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale to go down, inhale to return up. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Come through center, hands back behind the head. We go side to side. Yes, yes. Still side to side here. Last 4. 4, 3, 2. Come through center. Right knee into your chest. Hug the shin in. Put your left foot flat on the floor. You're going to keep this knee into your chest, so don't let it push away. Keep it in tight. Single leg bridge, up and down. Yes, yes. So balance the weight in that foot that's down. Inner foot working. You're going to hold this one up. Hold it up. Keep holding. Extend the right leg up to the sky. Good. Still in a single leg bridge. This right leg is going to drop down and up right here. Drop down. Bring it up. Keep the hips up. Do your best to keep them level. And then stretch that right leg as long as you can. Yes, yes. Use the left big toe, base of the big toe. Again. From behind my giant robot's eyes, I keep him happy cause I might fall out if he cries. Scared of heights, so I might pass out if he flies. Keep him all out of 4, and 3, 2. We're going to stay up. We got a little change. This knee is going to bend in toward the chest. You stretch it out. Still on that single leg bridge. Yes, 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 yes. Stay in it, stay in it. Breathe with it. Last 2. Beautiful. Bring it down. Left knee in, right foot to the ground. Hug the knee in. Plant that foot down. We go straight up and down, bridging. Lift and down. Keep this knee in. Stay here, keep going. Yes. So you're really driving that right foot down. Heel, big toe, base of big toe. Try not to let the weight roll completely out to the pinky toe. You're not out yet. You've got 4 more here. 4 and 3. 2. Good. Hold it up. Take that leg up. We're going to drop it down. The leg, that is, not the hips. The hips stay up the whole time. Yeah, use your shoulders. Hold your hips in. Right glute working like crazy here. Control the leg from your abs, from your center. Yes, yes. 4 more like that, please. 4 more, let's go. 4, 3, 2. Then our change is knee to chest, leg extends out. Let's go, knee in. Squeeze the knee in, take it out. Yes. You're almost out, but not quite. Not quite, not quite yet. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. This is it, this is it. Beautiful. Aye. Bring your knees over to the right. Shoulders to the sky. Nice strong legs. We're gonna lift up. Curl. Yes, yes. Get this right shoulder up. Here comes the change. Left leg lifts, we squeeze in. Extend. Again. 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Lay it out. Take the legs out. Stabilize with this top arm. Legs are just hovering off the floor and lift. Yes. Keep your bottom ribs, your right rib cage away from the floor. Yes. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Top leg a little higher. Bottom leg taps up. Hold your center. And then down. Side plank. Lift it up. Yes, yes. Good. Top leg lift. Good. Top foot comes behind bottom leg. Lift the hips, stretch open. Bring it down. Flip it second side. Knees to your left, hands behind the head. We lift. A little faster. Lift. It goes faster on the first side right here. Yes. Get this bottom shoulder up, this left shoulder blade up off the ground as much as you can. Yes, yes, yes. Top leg. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do more. Kick those legs out. All right, lie down. Bottom ribs away from the ground. So you want to try to create a separation here. Even if the rib cage is down, you're lifting it energetically away. Stretch the legs, lift the feet just a little bit off the ground. We lift. Notice if you're starting to roll back onto your bottom hip, onto your bottom glute. Avoid that. You want to stay right on the outer hip. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. So this hand in front is, yes, there to help stabilize you, but it also helps to keep you square as opposed to rolling back. Yeah? Yes. Legs longer. Hold it up, top leg a little higher, bottom leg taps up. Breathe. Four, three, two, side plank. Lift it up. Yes, yes. Top leg up. Bring the foot behind, lift up. Bring it all the way around, on your knees. Arms overhead, child's pose, child's pose. You're gonna keep your hips back. You're gonna think cat and cow, so you're gonna pull your heart forward. And then you're gonna round your back. Try to get your belly off your thighs. Inhale, pull forward. And then exhale, round the back. Inhale. And exhale. So it's like we're doing cat and cow in child's pose. So we're really isolating that upper back and shoulder girdle as opposed to really using the pelvis and the low back. And you're gonna come forward onto your forearms. And then we're gonna do cat-cow here. And now we're gonna get more into the pelvis and the lumbar spine as opposed to the shoulder girdle and the thoracic spine. So we're just kind of switching the focus. And then you're going to come onto your hands and your knees, more classical cat and cow. Now you get the whole spine and the shoulder girdle and the pelvic girdle.
Trying to celebrate my Independence Day. Will Smith, baby girl, who I'm kidding, still sick. Real ish on my new see me get old.
Come to the center. You're in a plank. Hold super strong here. You can use your knees if you need to. Engage the glutes. You're going to alternate the feet up. Bring it down. Leg up. Bring it down. Leg up. Bring it down. So here's the deal. Your spine doesn't change. It all comes from the glutes. You're stabilizing with your abs to stay in place. Yes, yes. Last two. Take your feet wider. Come into down dog with a wide, shorter stance. Get a big stretch here. Good. Move your hips a little side to side. And then come out into plank, and you can adjust your stance however you need to. Okay, your right hand is gonna go to your left foot and then reach overhead. Right hand, left foot or leg, whatever you can get, and then overhead. Do it again. Two more. And then we're gonna hold this twist. Right hand to left leg. Push into that left arm. Come forward, bring the hand down. Left hand to right foot. Reach forward. Bring it back. Reach it forward. This one we hold. Beautiful. Strong legs. Pull that belly back. Bring it back around. Knees down. Elbows down. Heart through, hands to sky. Forearm plank, hold here. Yes. Right leg comes up, bend the knee, hold your center. 10 times, we poke up. Yes. Good. Lift 5, lift 4, lift 3, 2, stretch it back, second side. Lift up. Last 5. Last 4. 3. 2. Stretch it back. So good. Come up onto your knees. Step your left foot forward. Right knee is down. Yes. Rise up. Lace your hands behind your hips. Open up the chest. Maybe start to take the hands down the back of that right thigh. Use your right foot. Use your left foot. Come back up slowly. Straighten the front leg, the left leg. Sink back into the right hip. Maybe sit your right hip to your right heel. And then push into the right foot, rise up a little bit. So then maybe we're here. Maybe you start to extend this left leg forward any amount. Pull the feet toward each other. So we're getting strong here, not just flexible. Strength gives you mobility. Good, so it doesn't matter if you're in the half version or the full version. You're gonna bend the right leg. You're gonna glide this left leg back a little bit, and then you're gonna sit like you wanna sit on your right foot. Yeah, and then maybe walk the hands forward a little bit. Yeah. Good. You're gonna walk to center or even more. You're gonna straighten out this left leg. You can adjust your stance however you need. You're gonna root the left foot down, reach up and over. Come back up, perfect. Left knee's down, right foot is forward. Rise up. So find stability before you start adding on flare, right? The flare is not important. Be strong and stable here. Lace the hands the opposite way behind the hips. And then open the chest. And then maybe start to take the hands down the back of the leg, but maybe not. Use the back foot, use the front foot. Breathe. Can you breathe here? If I was talking like this, it wouldn't be very appealing, right? You'd be like, well, why do I want to do that? She can't even speak in it. We want to be able to breathe and speak fairly normal. And then rise up. You're going to straighten the front leg. And you're going to shift back. And maybe you sit your left hip all the way to your left heel. Maybe not. If your knees don't like that, then you're not going to do it. Beautiful. And I'm going to lift up a little bit. Maybe take the stance a little bit further away. So that this is the half version here. Beautiful. Sometimes I feel this more in my hamstring than when I go into the full split. So just know what you're getting out of what you're doing. Yeah? Maybe take the leg out further. And then pull the feet toward each other a little to get the hips into neutral. Use your center to support. Ooh, super strong here. And then we're going to draw the front leg back a little bit. You're going to bend the back leg, the left leg. Bring the right toes around. And then bring it around. Mm-hmm. Good. You're going to sink back like you want to sit onto your left foot, and then walk the hands forward. Good. Walk the hands back. You're going to take both legs out wide. And then drop down, maybe forearms, maybe you stay on hands. It's going to be very, very personal, wherever your body wants to be here. So if this is enough, you're going to be wherever is enough. If you want to start to take this a little wider with the feet, start to lower the hips down. We breathe with it, you go slowly. You never go past the point of like putting yourself in jeopardy and having to call 911 to get out of the position, right? You have about 5 more breaths. Can you breathe here? We're going to come into a straddle. Well, that was a straddle, but we're going to come into a seated, maybe legs a little forward, more straddle. And then we're going to go to a side bend, up and over. Open the chest to the sky. And then rise up and over to the other side. And then rise up. Good. Couple options. Cross at the shins, or you're going to stack the thighs, stack the knees like so. So Gomakasana leg. Good. So I have my right leg on top. It doesn't matter. So whatever arm is on top, you're going to take the opposite, whatever leg is on top, you're going to take the opposite arm on top. We're going to come into eagle arms with either cross-legged or Gomakasana leg. And then if it's okay, you can hook the elbows against the knee and then start to pull the heart forward. Yeah. So good. Use your feet. Whatever position you've chosen, use your feet to push the pinky side of the foot down and neutralize the ankle. Good. Leave the legs. Inhale, rise up. Take a little back bend. That's the upper back. Sweep the arms up. Hook the thumbs like so, and then pull the pinky fingers apart. Bend the elbows. Imagine you glide the hands behind your head. Maybe they get there, and then press the head back into the hands. Elbows wide. And then release. So good. We're going to switch the legs. If you're in Gomakasana leg, you can do this little whoosh, 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 whoosh. That's the sound effect, and come around to the other side. Yes, ladies. Beautiful. And then we do all that on the second side. Whatever leg is on top, the opposite arm is going to go on top. And then maybe come forward. Rock steady. We are rock steady, baby. Rock steady. Whenever I watch these videos back, like to put them up, to put the recording up on YouTube or on my website, I hear the delay that you're getting, because when I sing along to music, I'm like a full beat behind. I'm going to have to anticipate the lyrics and sing it a beat ahead so that I'm on the same track. Okay, keep the legs, bring it up, the upper body, find a little back bend in that upper back. And then sweep the arms up, hook the thumbs, pull the pinkies apart. Stretch as high as you can. Pull the pinkies apart, and then like drag the hands down behind the head. Any amount. So if you don't get all the way to your head, that's fine. If you get to your head and you feel like you have to take your head forward to get there, you can do that, but then reset the head. So if you can't get your head back, keep the arms here and keep the neck long. Make sense? And then reach up, release. Good. soles of the feet together, and then we twist in Baddha Konasana. So set the feet, and then we take a little twist. And then to the other side. Good, come back to center, last thing. Come up onto your knees. Opening up the front of the hips. So less about opening up the back, more about opening up the hips. So tailbone descends, pubic bone lifts toward the belly button, and the belly button pulls down. And then in a straight line, so not like we're going into camel pose, in a straight line, lean back. Use the glutes, use the glutes, use the belly, and then maybe the arms come up. Then sink the hips down, press the hips forward, lean back. Maybe a little lift, maybe a little back bend, sink the hips down. Do that again. Lift, strong, 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 then maybe open up. One more time, sink the hips back with the dip. Lift and rise. Lengthen up, hands down. Child's pose for a breath. Roll up through the spine. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, release it. You are done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have an amazing day. I will see you on your mat.